You somebody that just be in bed all day and you get up and you just can't get out of bed for some reason. This was my whole problem until I started doing this, all right? Until I started formatting a routine for myself. Do not wake up at 5 a.m. Why do I say this? You need to prioritize your sleep, all right? I know y'all always see the trend of getting up at 5, 4, or like fucking 2 o'clock, all right? Y'all need to prioritize y'all sleep. What's the point of going to sleep if you're only going to get 4 hours? This is for people who go to the construction site, or they work in the office, or they got school real early. You should not be getting up at 5 a.m. if you don't got shit to do. You want to do this, what I suggest you do, and what I do personally, is to get up an hour or 2 hours before your average sleep time. Okay, we all got an average sleep time, anywhere from 8 to 10 o'clock, or if you get up from 6 to 8, up an hour before. Just gives you enough time to do whatever you're trying to do. But do not force yourself to get up at 5 in the morning. You will be drained, you'll be bored as shit, you'll just be sitting there doing nothing. One of the first things you guys got to get in your head is that routines aren't concrete, all right? They change from day to day, and they change from person to person. So what I do is not the same thing that you might do, and what she do is not the same thing that she'll do, okay? There's so many different ways to go about a routine, and that's why you need to put it, how I said, that's why you need to customize it to what you're doing. Audit your time. What the fuck is that? Auditing your time means to track what you're doing in the day. Do bullshit, then write that down. Or don't write shit down, because you already know from this time to this time you don't do shit, right? But if you got school, or if you go to work or some shit like that, and you don't know what you do after or before, this is for you guys. Y'all need to audit your time and make sure you know what you're doing before you dive into formatting it, all right? Because you don't want to just be saying, all right, we're going to do this, and you got no time for it, or we're going to do this, and you don't got space in your day to do it. So audit your time. That's number 2. Number 3, all right, now that y'all know what y'all do with your time, it's time to draft your routine. Format your routine. Just sit down and you just do it in bulletin format. You write a dot, boom. You write a dot, boom. And you do that until you're done doing your routine. Identify your non-negotiables, all right? The first thing you want to do when formulating your morning routine is to identify the things that you're going to do regardless, all right? If you got a flat tire, or if you got a party to attend, or if you got to go somewhere, you're going to still do these things no matter what, all right? Hop in the tub, brush your teeth, fucking clean your face, all right? These are things you're going to do regardless. Again, if you are formulating a routine for when you get up, this should be something productive, okay? You're writing down the things you do, and you're adding something productive in there. So your non-negotiables, these, don't try to make this what your routine is. You want to add something productive. So identify your non-negotiables, put them down, and get them out the way. Now that we have our non-negotiables identified and we've audited our time, it's time to actually get into the morning routine. Make your bed. I know y'all hear this all the time. Your mom's probably been saying this since you was fucking 4, all right? They say this for a reason. They probably want the house to look good, but this is real shit. When you make your bed, it does something to your head where it's like, all right, good shit, starting the day off good, all right? It's all appearances, all right? When things look good around you, you feel good. Has your bedroom ever been fucked up or some shit, and your head just all over the place? When you look good, when shit look good, you feel good. Make your bed. That's number 1. Write that down. There should be a non-negotiable, but you already know people make so many excuses to not fold up some blankets, all right? There should be a non-negotiable, but it ain't, so I put it here. Y'all write this down and get it done. Number 2, all right? Write this down. This is a good job. Go outside. Open up your door, right? And go outside and let the sun hit your face. Let the sun hit your eyeballs, all right? Breathe in the air. Look at the trees. Go outside and see your pops outside, or see the old head down the street and they just sitting there with a cup of coffee, and it's like, it's early as shit. They doing this for a reason. It just feels so good to just be at peace, all right? And there's nobody out there. It's just the birds and the sunrise and the fresh air. This shit is one of them ones. Y'all go outside and get some fresh air. This gonna start your day off with clarity, all right, and peace. One of them ones. Write that down. Number 3, and I'm gonna keep saying this for the people who not opening their ears. If you are writing down your morning routine, you're not doing that for no reason. If you was, it would be a waste of time. Just go about your day, all right? When you're making a morning routine, you want to implement something productive. Find your productive habit, and you want to implement that. You don't want to have 5 habits off the bat. You're going to be tired of shit, and you're going to burn out. You want to find one habit, implement that, build up for that for a few days, and then implement something else. For this task, all right, my personal task, I like to work out. Get it done. I know y'all want to hear that shit, bro. Get it done, bro. I've been doing this since I was like a young boy. Probably like what? On and off since I was like 14, 15. All right. In the morning time, bro, trust me, you get that shit done. Birds chirping. You just got your fucking outside time. Get something to drink real quick and work out, bro. This shit is light work, bro. You gonna get that shit done, and you just gonna feel like you just walking on air the rest of the day. All right, y'all work out as y'all habit, and if y'all want to do something else, y'all can. But I personally suggest this, bro. Is you can't go wrong with it. Your mind is clear, your body feel good, and you could just get your day feeling right off that. Why not get your day feeling right? This is especially good for if you hate people seeing you exercise, or if you hate your like dad or some shit coming in and just be like, boy, what you doing? That don't happen for me. My people cool and they support me and shit. But if you got people that just tease you and or if you're just self-conscious and you hate people seeing you exercise, do it in the morning time, and then you get up an hour before your average time, and you probably up before anybody. So get that in, and you're gonna feel confident, and you're gonna feel the rest of the day gonna go by smooth. All right, your head and your body gonna feel right. All right, y'all get that out the way. Number 4, last but not least, y'all, this is the start to your day. All right, make that to-do list. Okay, after you audit your time, you done made your morning routine the night before, you done finally did that routine, you did that productive task. All right, it's time to start your day. That's it. Me personally, I make a to-do list, a checklist, because like I said, routines aren't concrete. They change from day to day. Today you might go to school, and the next day you might have an appointment. All right, so after you do your productive task, you sit down for about 5-10 minutes. Again, this is auditing your time. You already know what you're going to do that day, and you just write down your to-do list, and you just check that off. Doom, 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 and then you complete your day and do the same thing. That night you sit down, you figure out what you got to do tomorrow, and you write that routine. It's simple. These are supposed to be simple things. All right, like I said, these aren't concrete. You don't want to try to copy somebody else's thing and it doesn't fit in with what you got going on. These are supposed to be simple things to start your day off right and have the rest of the day go by smooth. I got one bonus tip for y'all. All right, this is a gem. I told y'all I don't be bullshitting. This is one more tip. All right, so tip number 5, throw on a fit. Most people, if they don't got nothing to do that day, or they don't know what to do that day after their morning routine, they go right back to doing bullshit. Okay, if you want to feel confident, you want to have that smooth day, throw on something and just look in the mirror, take a few flicks. I'm telling y'all, good clothes, good things make you feel good. Good clothes make you feel good. So before you think about just going back to bed and just going back to sleep, bro, throw some shit on, bro. Throw on a calm fit. If you feel bad that day, just throw some clothes on and shit. Throw a calm joint on. Post it up, and you know what I'm saying? It's straight calm joint. After that, you're gonna feel good, you're gonna feel confident, and your day gonna go smooth. All right, so that's just a bonus tip for the people that feel extra bad extra down and shit, throw on a fit. All right, y'all. Y'all could do this all today. This ain't no shit where you gotta wait a whole month and then start seeing results. No, y'all could do this today, right? Figure out the shit that you do. Sit down, write down your routine, and get to it. Do your non-negotiables. Do your productive tasks. Throw on a fit if you feel, you know what I'm saying, extra bad and you don't got nowhere to go. And you're gonna feel right that day. Your day gonna go smooth, you're gonna feel confident, you're gonna have clarity, and you're gonna feel good for the rest of the day. Then you could get to your to-do list and start getting off them tasks. All right, start checking off that task. So I just wanted to pass y'all that. As y'all could see, I was doing mine and shit, so I just thought I'd tell y'all. Y'all do this, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. If you do it, if you don't, y'all let me know in the comments too. All right, I'm trying to get to 1K. This song is something that I'm getting comfortable with. I'm not too comfortable with the camera, but I'm trying to be consistent with it. I got a lot of advice for y'all on my head, and I'm trying to just pass that out. So y'all subscribe, comment, do what y'all do. That's it. The ball